everyone, it's me Labiba Halim Mridula. Again I come back with a new video and with a new topic. Today I will discuss sentence. Sentence is an important topic of grammar. One can never do well in writing English without knowing sentence well. That is why today I will discuss this topic. If you notice here, you can see where I used discuss. I didn't use the discuss about because discuss means talk about something. Discuss about is fully a miss. It will be discuss. So without further any ado, let's get started. At first, you all can see that here I have written a sentence pattern that subject plus verb plus complement plus modifier. Here I have already given an example that John and I ate a pizza last night. Here John and I is subject, ate is verb 2, the past form of verb a pizza is complement, and last night is modifier. And one thing I highlighted here that a sentence may or may not contain complement modifiers more than once. অর্থাৎ একটি বাক্যে complement modifier একাধিকবার অথবা নাও থাকতে পারে। And noun can be singular and plural. Singular noun will not be s or es, and plural nouns will be with s or es. Here I give an example that book is the singular noun and books is the plural noun, and there are three types of pronouns. There are first person, second person, third person, and I have already given a noun phrase that is the book. And now we'll discuss the differences between clause and phrase. A clause is a couple of words that contain a finite verb, and phrase is a couple of words that cannot contain a finite verb. অর্থাৎ ক্লজ হচ্ছে কিছু শব্দগুচ্ছ যেখানে ফাইনাইট ভার্ব একটি থাকবে, আর ক্লজ হচ্ছে কিছু শব্দগুচ্ছ যেখানে কোনো ফাইনাইট ভার্ব থাকবে না. And here we see some symbols of finite verb. So let's see. Finite verb, auxiliary verb, tense, verb 1 and verb 2 means the present form of verb and the past form of verb is there belongs to finite verb. And past participle v3, v1 plus ing gerund, or present participle 2 plus v1 infinitive belongs to in the non-finite verb. Here we can see the symbols of finite and non-finite verb. And always remember that auxiliary verb plus non-finite verb equal finite verb. অর্থাৎ auxiliary verb-এর পরে যদি কোনো non-finite verb হয় সেই ক্ষেত্রে সেটি finite verb হিসেবে বিবেচিত হবে। তারপরে if s or es connect with noun then it will be plural, and if s or es connect with verb then it will be singular. And now we can see the position of noun. So let's see. সেন্টেন্সের সাবজেক্ট হিসেবে নাউন ব্যবহৃত হবে, সেন্টেন্সের অবজেক্ট হিসেবে নাউন ব্যবহৃত হবে, প্রিপোজিশনের অবজেক্ট হিসেবে নাউন ব্যবহৃত হবে, অ্যাডজেক্টিভ ও পসেসিভ অ্যাডজেক্টিভের পর নাউন ব্যবহৃত হবে। And now I will discuss subject. The subject is the agent of the sentence in the active voice. It is the person or thing that performs or is responsible for the action of the sentence, and it normally precedes the verb. And one thing I written there, বাক্যের সাবজেক্ট হিসেবে নাউন ফ্রেজ, নাউন, প্রোনাউন হিসেবে থাকতে পারে। অর্থাৎ বাক্যের সাবজেক্ট হিসেবে নাউন, প্রোনাউন, নাউন ফ্রেজ যে কোনো কিছুই থাকতে পারে। And one thing you should remember that Every sentence in English must have a subject, and a noun phrase is a couple of words that starts with a noun. অর্থাৎ noun phrase হচ্ছে couple of words যেটা noun দিয়ে শুরু হয়. And here we can see some examples, so let's see. There was a fire in the building last day. Here the subject is a fire and that is singular. And then, are there many students in the room? Here many student is the subject and this is the plural form of noun. And then we can see the verb. The verb follows the subject in a declarative sentence. It generally shows the action of the sentence. And one thing you also remember that every sentence must have a verb. The verb may be a singular word or a plural word. And বাক্যে verb হিসেবে auxiliary verb, main verb উভয়ই বা যে কোনো একটি থাকতে পারে. So now imagine some verb, and I didn't give any verb because I thought that this is easy for all of us. Complement. Every sentence does not require a complement. A complement completes the verb. It is similar to the subject because it is usually a noun or noun phrase. However, it generally follows the verb when the sentence is in the active voice. And one thing always remember that every sentence does not require a complement. The complement cannot begin with a preposition. A complement answers question is what or whom. অর্থাৎ বাক্যকে what অথবা whom দ্বারা question করলে answer পাওয়া গেলে তাকে complement বলে. So now we will see some examples. The number one example is I was driving a new car. Now the question of the sentence is what was I driving? A new car. এই সেন্টেন্সটাকে ওয়ার্ড দ্বারা কোশ্চেন করলে এই অ্যান্সারটা পাওয়া যায়. অর্থাৎ এখানে a new car is the complement. They called Mary yesterday. Whom did they call yesterday? Mary. So here the Mary is the complement in this sentence. And now then modifier. A modifier tells the time or manner of the action. Very often it is a prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that begin with a preposition and ends with a noun. And one thing always remember that a modifier of time usually comes last if more than one modifier is present. And there are three types of modifier. There are modifier of place, modifier of manner, and modifier of time. And the modifier answers the questions is where, when, and how. Now we can see some examples. Let's see. The number one is Jill was swimming in the pool yesterday. Here in the pool is the modifier of place and yesterday is the modifier of time. Because if we questions with her this sentence, we can see that where was Jill swimming? And the answer is in the pool. That is why in the pool is the modifier of place. And then when was Jill swimming? Here the answer is yesterday. That is, and this question begins with when. That is why here yesterday is the modifier of time. And then number two, he was driving very fast. Very fast is the modifier of manner. How was the driving? Here the answer is very fast, and the question is begin with how. That is why here the very fast is the modifier of manner. And at the last if we can see the sentence, we can see that Jill is buying a new hat in the store. Here all the sentence structure are given in this sentence. So let's see. Here Jill is the subject, is buying is the verb, and new hat is the complement, because here we can questions with what in the sentence. If we question that what is buying Jia in this store, a new hat, and in the store is the modifier of place, because if we question that if we question the sentence with where that where is buying Jill a new hat, then the answer will be in the store. That is why there in the store is the modifier of place. So this is for today. I hope you all like my video. I have tried with my best to make this video easy and comfortable for all of you, and I hope I will be back soon with a new topic and a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum.